There's that crazy looking guy again. Well, I know my ancestors live in me because when I see pictures of the ancients, they look something like this. They have all white on, they got beards. So call me crazy if I'm connected, if I'm remembering, call me crazy. But I come back on to share a story with you. It really was so insignificant. It happened a few days ago that I almost forgot about it. But I said, let me tell this story because it may help somebody. That's no reason why I'm telling this story. You know, living in America as a melanated person makes you very strong. But you got to know how to take that energy. You got to know how to transform that energy. Because it's not given to you to make you strong. It's given to you to make you weak. What you talking about, young blood? All right, listen very carefully. First off, this is a staying in the light. They call me 10 o'clock scholar because I've got scholarly information. But you got to do the research. You got to put the puzzle together of these thousands and thousands of videos to make sense to you. It's there, but you got to put it together. That's the work. That's the price of getting the knowledge. I give it to you in bits and pieces, but you got to put it together. That's the cost. That means you got to use this. Money. What is money? If it's not gold and silver, it's nothing. It's worthless. Okay, your strength comes from within. People outside of you try to destroy your confidence, destroy your spirit, destroy your self esteem. And it's not by hate, but it's the opposite of love, which is called the opposite of love is not hate. It's called uh, indifference. Oh, I almost forgot it. It's called indifference. That's how they want to destroy you. Like you don't matter. You don't count. I don't have to respect you. So I love when I experience this because it keeps my strength up when I experience this every now and then. When I was younger, man, that really affected me. Why am I rejected? Why you can't treat me like a decent human being? Why I gotta go through this BS? Then I studied, I studied, and I began to learn. Hey, they did a trade in places on me. I am what they were. In other words, they took my identity, my culture, and said it's theirs when they had none. They had no culture, no identity. So they have a guilt on them because of what their ancestors did. Now they're enjoying a privilege that was stolen, birthright that was taken. Man, y'all got a lot of guilt on y'all. You know what I'm talking about. I don't have to be graphic. Y'all got a lot of guilt on y'all. And so, oh, I'm ignoring the chat by the way, because I didn't come here to I did not come here to intermingle. I came here to share a point. I'm taking my time because it's so juicy. It's so juicy. So when you experience that ignorance, that's what I call it. When you ignore someone, it's showing your ignorance. And it's showing your inferiority. It's showing your inferiority. That I've been all over the world and people respect. Yes. But America, Y'all people got a serious problem. I'm here to tell you, y'all need to call on God, and not just black folks, not just white folks, all people. Y'all have a problem with identity. Y'all don't know who y'all are. Now, as I said, when I was younger, man, I used to get really. I went to Africa and I almost took myself out because of not being accepted by my own people. Yeah, I almost took myself out because I was running away from a society that didn't accept me at all. The so-called dominant society. This was back in the 60s. Yeah, I'm old school. I'm old school. So I'm telling you something that's going to stay with you for the rest of your life. And you can use it to teach your children in our community. And I bet you all the people typing right here, right now, I'm not going to even look. They're not in my community because they got a lot to say because they don't want this word getting out to you. The only thing they can do is try to get my attention, but I'm not looking at you. All right. I'm going to tell you the story and I'm going to go back and analyze it for you. I go to this gym, small gym, usually just one or two people there to work out, get my heart pumping early in the morning. And a woman came in. She came in, and I tried to meet her eyes to greet her. She didn't look at me. Matter of fact, she purposely turned away. Then she came, got on the exercise next to me. I looked at her, tried to greet her. You know, I don't just greet people. I look them in the eyes when I greet them. She wouldn't give her eyes. She wouldn't look at me. Okay. So I'm not going to greet her because she didn't look at me. She didn't see me. It's like, you invisible. You invisible. See, this is the miseducation that she has been taught. That's not who she is. No, that's a persona she has to put on because society told her, I'm the boogeyman. You got to fear them people. You don't know what they're going to do. I don't know who she is. I don't give a rat's care who she is. But I'm making a point for the young people who are experiencing this and don't know how to deal with it. That's a program that was made in the education system. It's made by her parents, the indoctrination. Because you're not educated in America. You are indoctrinated. Oh, I got the word. Sometimes that word just escapes me. She's indoctrinated. And you're not going to shock people from their indoctrination. Man, you take off this cover of indoctrination, they're naked. They probably go insane if they didn't have that indoctrination to stand on. They probably would go insane. A lot of them do. So, when you know who you are, can't nobody tell you who you are by ignoring you as if you don't exist, by criminalizing you because of this. That's their problem. That has nothing to do with you, my family. That has nothing to do with you. That is there. When we sing, oh, we say we shall overcome. We wasn't talking about we talking about them we. They have something to overcome. They got to overcome their indoctrination system. They got to overcome what their parents taught them. And it's perpetual. It's perpetual. It's perpetuating. That's all the TV does. That's all the people do is perpetuate ignorance. Perpetuate ignorance. That's no better way to say it. So this is how it makes you stronger. Because when you see that image, when you see that attitude, you just have to remind yourself how great you are. How great you are that society had to warp the minds of people to be able to live with themselves. Their minds have to be warped in their thinking so they can live with themselves. If she didn't have that indifference toward me, she have nothing to stand on. Let these people have their indifference. Let them have their indoctrination. That's all they got. That's all they got. The world is changing. They're going to be left behind. Not all people not like that, but I'm happy. I'm happy when I get that type of energy because it gives me more strength because I know how to transform it. When you get people treating you all nice and lovey-dovey, yeah, it's okay. But I know they are trying to make a change. They're going against the grain when they do that. It's not easy for people to treat you as God's child. When they have, because if they do that, look at it now. If you're God's child, how can they come? How can they come to grips with the fact of the massacres, the lies, the murders? Man, they did a job on us. And they still doing it. So you can't be God's child, because that would make me what? That would make me Satan. I'm going to quit. But I know these haters got a lot to say. Oh, let me tell you what haters mean. It's being hater means having animosity to everyone's reaching success. Yeah, so if you have animosity because of my success, that makes you a hater. So I love it. I love it. Like I say, this happened a week ago, but I just come to tell you about it so it can energize you. It can energize, especially the young people who don't know what's going on. Let these people have their ignorance. Let them have their inferiority, because that's what they're showing. They're in fear of you. That's what inferiority means. They try to flip the script, say we was in fear of them. No, we don't have no inferiority. We're free. They have a fear of you. If they don't have that fear, man, I think they'll just self-destruct. So don't get upset with them. Let that remind you how great you are. That they have spent all that energy indoctrinating people to be against God. They're against God, right? Didn't God say love is the greatest gift? Isn't God's love? So you see, it's the contradiction. They can't teach this in their churches. They can't teach these concepts to apply to only them and not to you. That's a disconnect. So who's insane? Who's crazy? Them people are crazy, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you in a short way. Leave them alone. You can't force people who are being indoctrinated to ignorance. They are crazy. Leave them alone. Don't confront them. Why you talk to me? Why you treat? Just know who you are. That's all that counts. See yourself the way God sees you, not the way they see you. The way they see you really is trying to invert. That's the way they see themselves. See, that's how you flip it. The way you treat me is the way you're treating yourself. Okay? Now, I have goodwill. I have good in my heart. So to show you my goodness, when I left, I didn't look in the eye, but I did say, have a good day. Because my heart is free. Hey, you can't imprison me. That's their sickness. Don't make their sickness yours. That's the point. Don't make society's sickness your sickness. Had a white friend way back in the day. He said something that cracks me up every time I think about it. He said, somebody tell me something crazy like that, they got to tell me twice. Yeah, it was a military structure. He said, somebody tell me something crazy like that, you got to tell me that twice. Oh man, some beautiful people. Okay, that's it. Oh, have a good day.